The Walking Dead, Season 5, Episode 10, Them. Episode 10 of The Walking Dead Season 5, Them, is a somber and reflective installment that captures the group's struggle to push forward after enduring devastating losses. Dealing with grief, exhaustion, and dwindling resources, the survivors are forced to confront their emotional and physical limits as they journey toward Washington, D.C. Plot summary. The episode opens with the group walking along an empty highway, visibly worn down from weeks of hardship. Following the deaths of Beth and Tyreese, the group's morale is at an all-time low. Food and water are scarce, and the relentless heat of the sun exacerbates their despair. Their once unified front begins to fray as emotions run high, and survival feels more like an endless burden. Maggie, Sasha, and Daryl are particularly affected by recent events. Maggie is overwhelmed with grief over Beth's death, barely engaging with the group and struggling to find a reason to keep going. Sasha, still reeling from losing both Tyreese and Bob, channels her pain into anger, often lashing out recklessly. Daryl withdraws into himself, wandering away from the group to process his emotions alone, scavenging aimlessly and avoiding interaction. As they continue their journey, walkers begin to follow the group, forming a slow-moving herd. Too exhausted to fight, the group adopts a defensive strategy, allowing the walkers to trail behind them at a safe distance. The tension mounts as the walkers' persistent presence serves as a constant reminder of the group's precarious situation. The group's desperation reaches a boiling point when they discover a group of wild dogs. Driven by hunger, they kill and eat the animals in a brutal and unsettling scene that highlights how far they've come from their former selves. The moment is a grim reminder of the sacrifices they've made to survive and the humanity they've lost along the way. Later, a storm rolls in, providing temporary relief from the heat but also adding a new layer of danger. Seeking shelter, the group stumbles upon a barn. While it offers protection from the elements, it also becomes a space for reflection and confrontation. Rick, sensing the group's despair, delivers a powerful speech about the importance of pushing forward, no matter the cost. He reminds them that survival requires strength, and they must embrace their identity as the Walking Dead to endure. The storm intensifies overnight, and the group is forced to fight off a herd of walkers that are driven toward the barn by the wind. In a symbolic moment of unity, the survivors come together to hold the barn doors shut, using their collective strength to withstand the attack. The scene serves as a turning point, reminding the group of their resilience and the power of their bond. The episode ends on a rare note of hope. In the morning, the storm has passed, and the group finds fresh water and supplies left by a mysterious benefactor. While they remain cautious, the gesture restores a glimmer of faith in humanity. The final scene shows the group continuing their journey, physically and emotionally battered but determined to keep moving forward. Key themes: grief and resilience. The episode explores how each character processes loss, emphasizing the emotional toll of survival. Despite their grief, the group's ability to band together during the storm highlights their resilience and determination. Survival versus humanity. The group's decision to kill and eat the wild dogs underscores the moral compromises they've made to survive. The episode questions what it means to retain one's humanity in a world that demands constant sacrifice. Strength and unity. The barn scene symbolizes the group's collective strength, showcasing how their bond allows them to overcome even the most dire circumstances. Hope amid despair. The fresh supplies at the end of the episode serve as a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is still the possibility of kindness and hope. Character development. Rick's speech about survival and embracing their identity as the Walking Dead solidifies his role as a pragmatic and determined leader. Maggie's grief over Beth's death is palpable, but the storm serves as a turning point, reigniting her will to survive. Sasha's anger and recklessness reflect her deep pain, but the barn scene helps her reconnect with the group. Daryl's quiet moments of reflection show his internal struggle, while his actions during the storm reaffirm his loyalty to the group. Memorable moments. The group walking silently along the highway, followed by a herd of walkers, a haunting visual metaphor for their despair. The tense and unsettling scene where the group kills and eats the wild dogs, highlighting their desperation. Rick's speech in the barn, providing a powerful moment of leadership and inspiration. The group holding the barn doors against the walker herd, a symbolic display of their unity and strength. The discovery of the fresh supplies, offering a rare glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak episode. Conclusion. Them is a deeply introspective and emotionally charged episode that captures the group at their lowest point while showcasing their resilience and determination to survive. With its mix of somber reflection, intense action, and moments of hope, the episode serves as a powerful exploration of grief, survival, and the enduring strength of human connection. It leaves viewers with the message that even in the darkest times, unity and perseverance can carry the survivors forward.